Petey still hasn't responded to us. He won't come on the podcast. Well, it's not to say he won't come on the podcast.
Yeah,
he just hasn't read my DMs yet on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or replied to any of my comments on his Instagram posts.
That's suspicious.
And he also didn't respond to any of our shouting at the concert of come on the podcast.
Fact. Shout out Andrew for shouting out a couple of
shout out Andrew.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Come on. He needs to come on the podcast.
But you know, man,
if you're listening, I know you're out there somewhere. Check us out. Podcast. Come on. We had a great time at the show. I think it's the real thing. I had a great time.
Yeah, let's jump right into a little Petey recap. Petey, who is not a friend of the program yet, but will be one day, whenever he comes on the program. At the Metro, we were talking about this before the show. I think that is the first concert I've seen at the Metro since Flostradamus back in high school.
Yeah, I'm like, what year was that?
Way
Probably
back when.
12 or something like that?
I think 2012, or maybe it was like
back before the world
summer
ended in 2012.
Spring of 2013, maybe. I don't know.
No, I believe it.
But it'd been a minute. Great venue, very small venue,
we love the
very
Metro.
nice and intimate. And Petey was dope, man. Good energy. Some funny stand-up comedy in between sets.
Some funny, some not as funny stand-up comedy
not funny.
in between sets. I mean, what was the guy's name? Giulio Giuliani?
It was a super, super Italian name.
Yeah, it's like Giulio Giuliani or something like that. And he was funny when he first came out. Super funny, low key. He was doing some crowd work, and then he came out a second time, which was like after a musical act had already played, and we were kind of ready for some music. And then there was a decent maybe 10 minutes while they were still setting up stuff for the PD set. Mm-hmm. And there was nothing else going on stage. And then Giulio comes back out, and we were like, man, kind of weird, but okay, if PD comes out right after Giulio, then it's not weird at all. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, he's just introducing the main act. But then Giulio finishes, and it's like another 10 minutes before PD comes out. And I'm just like, what? I don't know. The stand-up comedy was cool at first, but it got old fast. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was cool. He had some good Italian jokes. He looked like, and his name sounded like somebody that would get upset if he came over for dinner at your house and you're having pasta and you were just using some meat sauce out the can. Like, that would be a big problem for Giulio.
I agree. I definitely agree. And he looked like he enjoyed eating pasta, so I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But no, he was funny though. He was funny though.
He had some jokes. Petey was dope. Great energy. So I think I said this to you or Connor during the concert, but I was like, bro, this is just like Petey's Instagram account in real life.
Yeah.
Like, he's playing the music, he's stopping in between songs, like, fuck, man, this is so sick. Like, I'm here in Chicago, like, I'm back home, finished the tour, man, this is fucking dope, man. I'm like, it's literally a Petey Instagram video just in person on the stage in Chicago. It was dope.
That's definitely, I mean, I can see that just being the way he acts in normal life, which is crazy. Like, if that's actually his just actual personality. He's so awkward, but like smart about it. His comedy's so smart, but kind of awkward and dumb at the same time. I don't know, but hilarious, absolutely hilarious. We love.
He had a lot of energy.
Yes.
Like you said at the beginning of the show, there's no way that this man can keep up this energy and like thrash his voice like this on this tour. And then he was like, yeah, this is my last show on the tour. And we both kind of looked at each other like, oh, that makes sense now.
From song 1, he was ripping them vocal cords, dude. That shit was crazy. And like I said, I couldn't imagine a whole tour, but even me, I wasn't singing along like that. And like my voice was still kind of raspy after the show. So it's like, damn, he's putting it all out there. Maybe it's good vocal training that's keeping him healthy and all that. But congrats to Petey on finishing the tour. That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
Good show, good venue, good time.